There's a warning tonight that Hamilton has a grim winter ahead. People who work with the homeless in the city say this winter could be deadly for people living in Hamilton's tent encampments. Al Sweeney has a story.
Here in Stoney Creek, the Christmas assembly line is hard at work, filling up bags to help homeless people get through the winter.
Hand warmers, feet warmers, just things that will literally get them through one day at a comfort level that we could appreciate. Dry socks.
And Christmas cards made by school kids.
These people need to be recognized as humans that don't have a place to live right now, and this is a small token of compassion for them.
But there are still worries about people living in tents when the winter hits.
Unfortunately, last year, many of our leadership team have experienced seeing or hearing about these people that they found frozen to death in their tents or in their meager shelters. That's why we're all here. This is what pulls on our heartstrings.
There are fears it could happen again.
In Hamilton, I will tell you that there is a whole bunch of folks who are left out in the cold this winter, and it becomes a serious health crisis, and people are going to die if we don't do something different.
There's never been an exact figure on the number of people living in tents in Hamilton. Some people who work with the homeless put it at around 400. And they say there won't be anywhere else for these people to go when winter comes. The city has brought in a number of winter measures for the homeless and is looking for more.
We are working as quickly and as effectively as possible to try to enhance the services and ensure that as much service as possible is available to those individuals to come in for warm spaces or drop in emergency shelter, whatever works for them.
But as it stands, late at night when other places close, there will be about 130 overnight beds and warming spaces, and they may already be full.
As of right now, there is 0 spaces for men. There is limited spaces for women, no spaces for families, and no spaces for people who have pets.
Yes, there's youth living in tents.
It includes children who may have to make dangerous choices to stay warm.
They typically try and buddy up with older folks on the street to seek safety, and I think that's a piece as well as the vulnerabilities of young people out here.
Homeless advocates say there have already been fires in tents this year as people try to stay warm, and frostbite on frigid days.
So there is a real fear that it could get to death. People are going to be too cold to venture out too far away from their encampments to be able to try and get warm.
Al Sweeney, CHCH News, Hamilton.